Hi guys, sorry, technical issue, with the broadband, etc. So I do apologise if you joined us initially and it cut out. Hopefully all will be okay now, but just bear with us. So as I was saying, we're looking at self-tanning tonight. So I'm going to show you some different products, and over the years, I've loved self-tanning. I'm more of a self-tanner than I am a sunbed user, obviously for safety reasons, etc. And I just like that quick all year round glow that you can get with self-tanning. But it's just finding the one that works for you. And I've tried so many different brands, but I find that I always go back to the same brand, and it is my very faithful Saint Tropez. I just find that their products are really good. They're reasonable priced. You can get them from pretty much anywhere now. Boots even sell them. So really, really good. So hi to anyone that's joining us now and throughout. I'm going to be commenting. You can comment and I can come back to you. So anyone that's joining us throughout, just give us a hi, pop any comments on, any questions that you might have, or any experience that you've maybe had with self-tanning, good or bad. Let me see, and just post it on there so I can see that you're with us tonight. So with Saint Tropez, they do so many different ones. The first one that I used to use probably years and years ago is their Saint Tropez bronzing lotion. This is lovely, but can be a little bit daunting if you don't know what you're doing. So if I open this up just to show you, it's that lovely chocolate colour. And with this, basically, you need to apply it with a glove and you rub it on in circular movements all the way over the area that you want to cover. And then you need to leave it on for about 6 to 8 hours. Normally, I tend to just sleep in mine. So I'll put it on, sleep in it, and then wash it off the next day. And as long as you've rubbed it on okay and evenly, it does come out well. I always moisturise my elbows, my knees, my ankles, any particular dry patches when I'm working with it, because I just find then it stops it from going that nice orangey kind of colour that you might get or clinging to those particular dry areas. So this is really good if you're a confident tanner and you know what you're doing. But can throw you a little bit if you're a bit nervous. So they brought out some newer ones. So again, hi to anyone that's watching us. We are talking about self-tanning tonight. If you've got any comments, post them on, or you just want to say hi, let me know and I shall come back to you. I can see your names pop up, so it's good to know who's watching us this evening. So the next ones that Saint Tropez do are, they actually do a shower one now. So it's just a gradual tan. So this is quite good for somebody that's really fair and maybe that's, not used to tanning. This is quite a good product to use. So basically you get in the shower, wash with something that's not highly fragrant, just a plain like Sanex or a baby body wash, something like that. And then you rub this on. Then you have to stand there for about 3 minutes. So that's the only downside I would say to this particular product. Have any of you used this out there? Just let me know. Let's see any comments. Some of you might love it. Me personally, I just get a bit bored standing there for 3 minutes. But it is really good. Stand there for 3 minutes, wash it off, and then you just get a really gradual colour that builds. And you can do this for a couple of days in a row, and you'll start to see that gradual tan. I've got friends that use it and they love it. So give it a go, and again you can get it from Boots. It's reasonable priced and generally really easy to use. Just make sure you really wash the palms of your hands so you don't end up with it everywhere. The other one that they do, which was probably their original, I would say, gradual tan. And again, hi to anyone that's joining us. If any of you have used the gradual tans or you've got a particular brand that you like, post it on here, send me a link to it so I can see it. It's really good to know different products and feedback from it. So this classic gradual tan comes in a fair to medium, medium to dark. I would say this is my bathroom must-have. I have it on my shelf all times. Anybody that knows me and anybody that's been taught by me will always know that I use this. And it is what it is. It's a gradual tan, so you can use it daily. And what I tend to do is, again, moisturise my elbows, my hands, my knees, any dry areas like your ankles. And then I just rub it on. over those areas, circular movements. It is, I'll just show you, it is just clear, like a normal lotion colour. So you have to be quite good at applying it, but just keep it in circular movements. Have any of you used this? Anybody that's watching? So again, hi to all of you that are watching this evening. And remember, you can comment below if you want to. So just circular movements, working over the areas, but again, make sure you moisturise your elbows and dry areas. What I tend to do with this one is I will use it for maybe 2 or 3 days in a row. Then I'll have a break for a couple of days. I'll lightly exfoliate and then I start to reapply. But I literally will use this pretty much all throughout the year. And again, it's really reasonable price. Don't hold me to it, but I think it's about £12 to £13. And again, you can get it from even some of your supermarkets sell it now. Boots definitely sell it. Get it online. So it's really accessible to most of you. Okay. And then the one that I'm going to show you tonight, actually how to work with, is the Gradual Tan, but it's a tinted lotion. So this one is perfect for, hi guys that are joining us. It is perfect for people, you know, those times when you go to put on your dress for your New Year's Eve party and you suddenly think, oh, my legs are really pale. This is going to give you that instant tan. But again, you need to be quite good at putting it on. So I wanted to show you this tonight, but it's not quite as scary as your dark original bronzing lotion that I showed you. So what I would do is, first of all, before I put my gloves on, I'm just going to use a plain body lotion. So this is Palmer's. I don't know if any of you have used this before. It's really good, plain, nothing fragrance, because when you're tanning, it can cause discoloration. So make sure you remove any perfume from around your neck. Make sure you wipe away any deodorant, because it will literally go green. The two products react together. So just get rid of all of that. Again, hi to anyone that's joining us. Please feel free to comment. Remember, this evening we're talking about self-tanning, so anything self-tanning related, please pop any comments on below. As I said, good or bad experience. So what I'm going to do with this one is just pop, firstly, just a little bit onto my elbows and onto my hands. I'm just going to demo it on my arm tonight, just really for you to see. I know it's a little bit difficult to show like the legs, etc. So I thought this would be the best place for you. Now, when I put this on at home on myself, I tend to do it maybe, I don't know, a couple of hours before I go out if possible, and then just put some nice loose clothing on. You can also afterwards just dry yourself down with like a cool hair dryer, just to literally take away that stickiness. What I'd also say is, hi guys to who's joining us, great to see you with us this evening. We are just talking about self-tanning. I'm just popping my glove on. The reason I put the glove on is because you will find it does stain your hands. So the worst telltale sign to a bad tan is obviously those orange looking hands and feet, which is not what we want. So bear with me, just get a nice tight glove on. We always do tan our hands last anyway, so you can literally do your legs, working up to your tummy, your back, your arms. And people always say to me, how do you do your back? It really is quite difficult, but you do get used to it, just stretching down. You can even get back applicators as well, so have a look online, have a look in Boots and kind of those places as well, which might help you. So again, hi to anyone that's joining us and who's watching us this evening. We are doing our self-tanning, so I'm just about to show you how to apply just the tinted Gradual Tan. So this does have a colour, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I put my moisturiser lotion on my elbows and my hands, and then I'm just going to apply some to my right hand that's got the glove on. So you can see it's got quite a good colour. I would suggest you start at the top and work your way down. Make sure you get enough on as well. So all I'm going to do is apply it. So I'm hoping that you can see in the camera. So just circular movements. I'm going to work on the top of the arm first of all. Make sure you come underneath as well. So literally just working up to my bra strap all the way down. Cover over the elbow as well. Be quite firm with it. And as you can see, it's just got a slight tint to it, so you can see where you're working. I'm just going to lift up my arm, turn it around so you can see exactly where you're covering. Work it round in a circular motion. Come under the arm as well, not too much on your underarm. Make sure obviously you've taken off your deodorant. Can apply then again some more. So I don't know whether any of you have used this before, or you've got something similar. Most of the brands, like your Sun Junkie, your Sienna X, those Fake Bake, they all do something similar. Again, apply it in circular motions all the way down. It's just about finding the one that works for you, really. Okay, so all I'm doing is, as I said, I've literally tried everything on my skin, but I always go back to my Saint-Tropez. So I'm just circular motion all the way up. And because I've moisturised my elbows, it doesn't matter if I go over it. People will say to me, how do you make sure your elbows and your hands don't look orange? And it's just making sure you put a bit of normal body lotion on first of all. Okay, so all I'm doing, circular motions all the way over. Okay, and then I'm just literally, bear with me. I can see some of you are just commenting, bear with me. So have you so many fake tans and always find my face never takes. So Zoe, yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. With the face, with the tinted lotion, what I normally do, I do my face last, so I cleanse it, get rid of all your makeup, etc. And then I literally work in an upwards direction. This tinted lotion is brilliant for that. I literally never have any problems with smearing or streaks. The only thing I would say is if you're fair, just pop a little bit of Vaseline on your hairline and just buff it into it, so you don't find that it kind of stains or gives you that orange look around the hairline. But definitely just upwards directions into the face, outwards as you come out to the cheeks, and then up into the hairline, just watching if you're fair. So I hope that helps, Zoe. Lisa, you're saying no, you haven't. So you haven't tried any fake tans. So this is perfect. Get this one. As I said, you can get it from your local Boots, your chemist, Waitrose, kind of the supermarkets sell it now as well, which is really, really good. So just to recap, for those of you that are just joining us, we're looking at self-tanning. This is the instant gradual tan that I'm using that's got a slight tint. So I've worked it over, covered all of my arm, and then I just need to do my hand. So when I do the hand, I put a little bit of normal lotion on, although I've already moisturised it, and a little bit of the gradual tan as well. And then I just literally mix the two together, avoiding your palm, keeping the glove on the other hand, coming down. So have any of you had any major disasters with tan? Let me know. I always find people go, oh, I had a tan and my hands came out really, really orange or really, really bad on my feet. And it's just making sure you avoid your palms. And don't be frightened of just wiping off afterwards, like with a baby wipe or just a damp flannel. And making sure if you've got your nails done and you've just had them done for Christmas, a nice French manicure, or even the red gels and things, they can stain round up by the cuticle. So just make sure you wipe them over afterwards. So I'm going to be doing my nails tomorrow, so I'm not worrying too much about my nails. And I'm using my glove just to go in between the fingers as well. I hope you've all got your Christmas nails on ready. And as I said, if you've got any pictures you want to share of that, that would be great as well. Just coming round on the wrist as well. So literally just buff it over to make sure you don't get any lines. Check back over, and you can, like, your skin should feel pretty dry at this point. But make sure that you wear just loose clothing afterwards and just don't have anything that's particularly going to stick to you. And generally, I would say I give myself about 2 hours before I put my clothes on. The only other thing I find is, and Zoe, when you're talking about the face and things, if you're going to put your full foundation on afterwards, just make sure your face is fully dry, because otherwise you might find it clings to certain areas, especially if you use like a powder foundation. I personally love like Bare Minerals. So I have to really make sure it doesn't cling to any. What foundations are you using, Zoe? Because also you can get like tinted primers as well, which helps for the face. Maybe that would work better for you than using like your Saint-Tropez actual self-tan. So if you want to comment, let me know. If I don't come back to any of your comments, there might be a slight technical hitch, so I will come back afterwards. So I do apologise. So I've just literally gone over. I would then take that glove off and I would do the same on the other hand. If you haven't got gloves, the only thing I would say you can do, and I have done it, is just thoroughly wash your hands afterwards and wash in between. I also take all my rings and jewellery and things off as well, just to make sure that it doesn't stain, doesn't get anywhere. The other thing on your legs when you're doing your self-tanning is really pay particular attention around by your ankles and your feet. So really moisturise and do exactly the same like I done on the hand. A little bit of extra plain moisturiser mixed with your tint or your self-tan. Rub it in and work them together, and then you'll find that you won't get that clinging to like those dry patches. So I hope that this evening has been really, really helpful for you. As I said, if you have got any comments, please do let me know. I can see, Zoe, you've just come in. You use the Skinny Tan. Okay, I've not personally used that one, but I see it a lot on Facebook. And people do swear by it. But you're saying you're using the one at night time. And you're not using the foundation during the tanning. So what I mean is, do you put foundation after you've tanned? That's what I kind of meant. But what I would say to you is give this one a go at night time. I know you've probably already got the Skinny Tan, you've got loads of products, but this one is great. You can sleep in this as well, but generally after about an hour, you'll find, put your clothes on. The only thing I would say is if you've got nice white bed sheets, like with any tan, just be careful because it can go onto it, or you're putting nice white underwear on, a white top, white jeans, those kind of things. And I've made that mistake. I've put my white jeans on and then I've got like tan lines across it. So just be careful of that. But let me know how you get on with that. And also if you want to post a picture of the Skinny Tan that you're using, because it might be good for anybody that's watching to try it as well. So as I said, myself, I always go back to the Saint-Tropez, but it is really personal preference. So I hope that you've all enjoyed it this evening. And it's been great being here live with you as well. We're going to hopefully do some more in the new year. So if there's any particular ones that you really want us to go over, I know from the last week, some of you wanted me to go over some nail bits and pieces. So don't panic. I'll be doing them in the new year as well. But as I said, we are looking to do other things, not just nails. So it could be makeup, tanning, waxing, massage, anything along those lines, hair ups, those kind of things. Let me know and I'll do my very best. But as I said, thank you for joining us. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and I hope to see you back very soon. Thank you.